Hello everyone and welcome to Modern. It's your weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick, I'm one of your hosts alongside the suit, Mr. James Church Morley.
Good to see you, Mick. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm tired. I'm prepping myself up. I took leave from work on Friday for GP Singapore. Are you ready for GP Singapore? You have signed up, sir.
Absolutely not. I signed up 20 minutes ago.
20 minutes ago. Yeah?
20
You
minutes
made
ago.
the decision. Now you're in. You've made the investment. You're like,
It's too late.
you're like, yeah.
It's a sunk cost.
I'm doing it. I'm going home after round 4.
Already looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Already looking
probably.
forward to going home after round 4 at 6 p.m. because that's how long it will take.
I'm pretty sure the minute I open my packs, like, okay, so, good players, they go in expecting to win the tournament. Yeah. You have to have that mentality. You have to go in and say, yeah, I'm gonna slay this. I'm gonna go 15-0, and then I'm gonna go undefeated in the top 8. I'm gonna draft the best deck, and just slay the competition. Me, on the other hand, I'm probably gonna wake up late. I'm not gonna make it there on time. I'm gonna get one round loss or and
It's not a good look for you.
Yeah.
That's not ideal.
yeah, but it's okay. I paid $120 for like 6 packs. That's like
It's only
the
$20
best.
a pack.
Yeah. It's only
Only
$20 a pack. Yeah,
which
exactly.
is good
It's-
value.
Yeah, exactly. So
Good value.
Frozen Frog saying hi Joshua, hi Klein, DXEX1. And we're watching the match here between Sheikh Amiruddin on the left and Jose on the right. Sheikh, I used to think he played Merfolk, but now he's not.
It's
No,
not
that's
Merfolk.
that's not Sheikh. Sheikh doesn't play this deck. I don't know.
Apparently he does.
Yeah. Anyway,
He
it's
does play.
he's playing Grixis Death Shadow.
So an interesting play on turn 1. He led off with a Polluted Delta, then Stubborn Denial, the turn 1 Aethervar from Jose.
Yeah. Okay. So Jose instead is playing the mono white Hatebears deck.
Yep.
Yep.
It could be. Yeah, I think it is mono white. I'm wondering if you're splashing black and get the sort of black white Eldrazi.
Oh yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, but
'Cause
we
we
haven't
don't-
seen any black yet.
Yep.
Because you've got the Cavern of Souls, presumably naming, I guess, either human or potentially Eldrazi, but we don't know
Yeah.
yet. Still waiting for him to, stuck on basic planes and a Cavern of Souls.
So I doubt it's a human deck. I really doubt it's a human deck, but you never know because we don't know what that Cavern of Souls is naming, right?
Yeah, we're not that advanced yet.
Oh yeah.
We don't have someone whispering in our ear.
Yeah, that hey man, you gotta take a look at it. But I think it's mono white. Like there's too many basic planes for it not to be mono white. And here, Miran Crusader,
Yeah, so I reckon-
fantastic card.
So
Let's bring it up.
I reckon that he's on that Cavern of Souls is naming human. Here we go.
Where is it? There we go. No, the Cavern of Souls is probably naming, I don't know, Eldrazi, maybe?
I don't. So
Yeah,
Death
who
Shadow.
knows?
So
Death Shadow.
Sheikh upgraded his land base.
Oh yeah.
That's an unstable.
Yeah, that's unstable. Is that a foil?
I think it is.
Oh man.
That's a $100 bill on the table right now.
Sweet! Wow. Wow.
A real
wow.
commitment to your modern deck.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Unless he had one draft of unstable and then opened it in his booster pack, it's like, brilliant, I need one of these for my modern deck.
Damn.
I feel like it's the most expensive card in the deck.
Liliana.
Probably cheaper.
Okay. So yeah, Liliana. Okay, so maybe not now, but in about 1 year's time, that land is going to be more expensive than Liliana's. It's going to be more expensive than any other card in the deck because they'll be so coveted. It'll be so difficult to find. Unstable has a really large print base. It's like Conspiracy. It's almost limitless. But even then, Conspiracy 2 had Leovold, and Leovold was like $80. Like I don't understand how this works.
It's called economics.
Yeah, I know it's economics. On the podcast, like we always talk about supply demand and this thing, but supply is supposedly infinite, and people are wanting to draft Conspiracy, but
it gets stuck somewhere.
It gets stopped
presumably
somewhere,
there's,
yeah.
there's a number of steps in the distribution, and presumably it gets stuck before it gets to a shop.
It
So
probably
even though
gets stuck before it hits consumers. Like,
Yeah.
it gets stuck at the consumers. They just like, no, I don't want. I don't want this.
I've never drafted a single conspiracy set, but I would be
Wow.
interested. And
Oh,
never,
conspiracy
never.
is awesome.
Yeah, no, I've heard, but I didn't have the time, and and then those sets have quite a short lifespan. People play them for like a month,
Yeah, and then
they're like, right, let's move on. I'm sort of conspiracied out, and then
Yeah.
it's hard to get once you've moved away from it. It's hard to get 7 other people. That's what you really need.
Yeah, exactly.
To jump back into the format and go, yeah, you know what?
I wanna do
Yeah.
some conspiracy.
Not impossible. But
Anybody in the chat want to do some conspiracy draft?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let us know, GP Singapore.
Yeah. Okay. Team of Battle Rage. And a what you call it? Death Shadow equals win game.
It
Sure.
does, especially when your Death Shadow is a 10-10.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Winner.
even though the Mirren Crusader has protection from black and protection from green, and so can presumably block every single creature in Shake's deck,
But Jose needed to get in. Like, he needed to try to win the game.
he did, but
It was like a 3 life. So.
yeah, it's just that the Teamer Battle Rage just comes out of absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, I love that the Death Shadow decks are playing Team of Battle Rage again. Let's bring up Team of Battle Rage, shall we?
So it's interesting. So that they sort of went.
It went
away.
dark because
They went away from Teamer Battle Rage, so it was, pun intended, all the rage for a while.
Oh man,
Yeah.
oh gosh,
And
fashionable.
the Grixis Death Shadow decks were using it to sort of kill
Just
it
kill,
as
yeah.
quickly as possible, and the whole plan was, right, I'm gonna learn my life as quickly as possible, Street Wraith, cycle, fetch, Shocklands untapped, just
And-
play stuff out,
and then Team of Battle Rage you, and-
before you can have your one shot to kill me, before you can
Yeah.
set up. Then they moved away from that, and they tried, I think there's a bit more consistency. They went to, more colours, 4 colours,
Yeah,
even the
yes.
ambitious 5 colour,
It's
where it had
the-
like the godless shrine in the
Yeah, I
sideboard for
know.
lingering souls, and
Oh
like
gosh.
the white sideboard cards.
I never understood that. I never understood that deviation from just pure aggressive. The meta game didn't really change. Besides going for like 4 colors, the stubborn denials. I think the stubborn denials are fantastic. But the question becomes, what can you take out? The Mishra's baubles are the expensive ones. They've been reprinted, and so now people are playing. Grixis Death Shadow, and they're playing the original version, like somewhere close to the original version, maybe with the stubborn denial.
Yes.
And that's it. And the stubborn denial actually helps in quite a few situations. I mean, we saw in the last game, just that 1 mana counter spell takes out the Aetherval, pushes Jose, it pushes him like 1 turn back.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I never understood like the movement away from Team of Battle Rage because it wins you games.
I think
Just-
there's I think Grixis 4 color, 5 color Death Shadow is an interesting case study in Modern,
Jeez.
because it's been around for a long time and it's almost cyclical, where it's an established pillar of the format, but the flavor that is played
Mhm.
changes and evolves over time to combat various metagame shifts and trends.
Yeah.
And I'm sure one could chart it if one wanted to. I'm not saying
Oh,
that we're
come on.
not going to
No,
attempt to
no, no.
recreate it here, but there's probably data that suggests that in a metagame which is X%, 1 deck, X%, 2 decks, you don't want to be playing your Team of Battle Rages. You want to be playing this version instead.
I know, but it's kind of weird. Like, this Team of Battle Rage is like just that powerful. I know, especially if you're going up against a mirror match, it's not that great because of the stubborn denials, or at least the introduction of stubborn denials at that point. But
Well, what
Yeah.
sort of metagame is a Team of Battle Rage good in? Presumably one which has
combos.
yeah, and so combos where someone's not trying to play interactive Magic with you,
Mhm.
and then things where 1-for-1 removal spells are at a low point, because what you don't want to
Oh,
do
yeah.
is Team of Battle Rage and they go right Path to Exile,
Mhm.
or Fatal Push, which is another one, targeting your Death Shadow. So I guess it's if more mid-rangey, if there's like a lot of Eldrazi in the format, a lot of Tron decks which aren't really interacting on that removal axis.
Yeah, you want to just get rid of you just want to get rid of your opponent as fast as you can, and
Yeah.
it's one of the ways that you can do that. But I'm not sold, like, because the 1-for-1 removal will always be there. Like we're always gonna have fatal pushes. We're always gonna have our Path to Exiles, Lightning Bolts. Well, Lightning Bolts don't pair well with Death Shadows and stuff like that. But all the rest do. And so I don't know. It seems a little weird. Like I never understood why.
It's interesting. And I think if you spoke to someone who played Death Shadow for an extended period of time and asked them, about the iterations of their deck, why, like, what are you looking for to play Team Battle Rage? What are you looking for to play, Lingering Souls, for example? Like, what conditions are you looking at? And I'm sure there are, valid reasons for all of them. It is interesting. Death Shadow's stuck around for a long time now.
Yeah.
I think
too long.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about too long. It's been around for a lot longer than people, I think, remember.
Yeah.
It just feels like it's a, it's like a comfortable sofa, right? It's just there, and you just expect it in the landscape now, and no one's surprised. Whereas at one time it was the new hotness, and everyone was playing Death Shadow.
Yep.
So yeah.
Anyway, look at that! Look at that full art token. It's a foil token of the clue.
Is it?
Which is also from Unstable.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Everyone's got the unstable cards.
Yeah.
Everyone, apart from me.
Except you.
Except
you. You didn't get to
play. I didn't even get to play.
Why didn't you play? Why didn't you take some time off?
I had plans.
Yeah, plans.
I had plans. Yeah.
Yeah, plans. Okay. All right.
Wednesday night is my Wednesday night, occasionally Friday night. This Saturday, GP Singapore is my magic day. It's difficult to find the time otherwise. I have heard good things about Unstable. I'm sure we're going to come back to Unstable a lot tonight.
We're going to see a lot of Unstable cards for sure.
Well, you're going to see a lot of lands from Unstable.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Jose, why haven't you upgraded your land base, man? Like those basic planes.
Foil planes. I think they're like the.
Are those the?
Are they like the ones they gave out in Dragon's Maze pre-release? No,
no,
but they're all foil matching. But I mean, that's pretty nice.
That's dedication.
Yeah.
That's trying to find. It's our resident aggro expert Frozen Frog 00 says started off with Suicide Zoo. That's actually true. Yeah, Suicide Zoo was the first deck that had Death Shadow. Yeah, because Suicide Zoo. Well, that deck technology was become immense. Team of Battle Rage, kill you. Yes, and so that was around for a while, and it was one of those like the shift from mono red to Naya Zoo.
Yeah, with Wild Nakato.
4-color Zoo, I guess.
I remember. I think it was Josh Atterlayton or some of the Channel Fireball guys playing it in a GP a long time ago, and that was I think that was the first time I saw it, and then they moved on to the Death Shadow.
Yeah, so I mean, like iteration. That was a long time ago. That was a really long time ago. Death Shadow was there, but I don't think people abused it as much because aggressive decks were lightning bolts was still a thing. Because you don't have your fatal pushes at that point in time. Like
it's interesting if you look at it in isolation. If you opened up a World Wake booster and you saw this card Death Shadow, and it's 13/13 for one single black mana, and you're like, wow, that's amazing. And then you see the claws on it, you think, God, this is awful. I don't want to play this.
No, it's
but it takes a dedicated. The deck has you have to be committed to losing life.
Yeah, right? I mean, like, no, but the whole thing about the game is that you start losing life as you go along, and that's why Delve was such a great mechanic because as you played the game, lo and behold, you put cards in your graveyard, and then you activate these cards for the reduced cost.
Yeah. So. And a throwback to our last week discussion on how broken Delve is.
Delve. Any mana reduction, it's a little bit too pushed.
Free cards are good as well.
Yeah, free cards are
fantastic, yeah. Street Wraith, free card. If you consider your life to not be important like the Death Shadow decks do.
Yep. Jerome saying hi, Mick. Hello, Jerome. Why don't you say hi to James? Nobody cares. Yeah, nobody cares about
I've
it.
noticed this.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
So everybody just says hi to me. Hi.
You know,
Hi.
still the new guy relatively.
Yeah.
You know, just a little bit of friendly hazing.
And so now, if like people in the chat like goes like "Hi James," like it doesn't seem sincere.
Yeah, I
anymore
know.
because it's like when you're a little kid, like your mom tells you say sorry, and they're like sorry, you don't mean it.
Don't mean
It's
it.
just like I need to appease my mom, otherwise I'm gonna get the cane.
Kate.
Yeah. Oh, you grew up in a British family, you know. We grew up in like hardcore Asian family with our, hard knocks principles and life lessons.
I'm
that
almost
we-
certain that's not true. Yeah.
Jeffrey is on the stream. Or Jeffrey's in the chat group. Every time I play Death Shadow, I regret playing it. But you still win. Why? How come? You're so good. Yeah. Jeffrey.
What a cross to bear.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
being so good,
Oh, man.
so tortured.
What
What an artist! What the Van Gogh? You know, I'm so tortured by my talent.
I can't. Yeah, I hate playing this Death Shadow deck, but I'm winning games. I regret playing it, but I'm winning.
Yeah, oh, my life is so hard. I will never be that good at Magic.
Yeah.
He is. Jeffrey is.
Yeah, Jeffrey just
is-
picks up a deck and just wins.
He is many times better than I am at Magic.
Yeah.
Many times.
I think many times better than a lot of us. I mean, but we're starting to see a growth of competitive players here with the invitationals, and it's coming right up. Like this is the last month you can get into the invitationals, but it's going to be tough. You got to fight. And there's last chance qualifiers as well. There's at the end of the month. When is the invitationals? 21st of January. I think
Is that
that's
when
when
it is?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
I
I'm looking forward to it, like-
I obviously won't be playing in it.
Yeah, I mean, like we'll probably be casting, or like at least a group of us will be casting. I think that will be the first time we will try to rotate casters, because it's going to be a long day. 10 rounds of play
In one day.
in one day.
Wow.
Yeah, so get ready for that.
I put on my suit.
Put on a tie and Kelvin Chen saying hello, what's up, Kelvin? Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Like life getting in your way.
Yeah.
Just tell your wife, just relax, calm down.
That's not
and
how
play.
it works.
No,
No.
it's not. I don't know. I'm not married. I'm like, I don't even have a girlfriend that I have to convince, like, hey man, I want babe, I want some like play time, some me time. You and your stupid cardboard. It's like, yeah.
So-
I imagine that's the response.
So
Or maybe in my magical world, I would find that woman or that lady who would be like, yeah, sure, babe, go play your stuff.
yeah.
Go do your stuff. You do you. I love you too. And bye. And she goes shopping.
Yeah. So Shiro318 in the Twitch chat asking, I haven't played Magic yet. How fun is it? Incredibly fun.
Fun.
Very,
Fun,
very
full
fun.
stop, yeah.
You can tell from the sound of our voices how excited
It's
we are to talk
so,
about it.
so
No,
fun.
it is
It's
really good. I've played a lot of card games, and this is the one that stuck with me. Played a lot of games, and I think you have phases where you're like, oh, I'm really into this. I really like playing. Like I want to play FIFA for a while, or I want to play this, but I always come back to Magic. Like,
Yeah,
it's
I
just
think,
so captivating.
That's one of the things, like, some of us have like a dry spout, I think, a dry spell that, we just get tired of the game, there's too much rotations. But then, what I love about this game is that I haven't played Commander in such a long time, and the other day, I just made a new deck, and out of the box, like, the first try that I did fantastic. I just wanted to keep playing Commander, not just with that deck, but I just wanted to keep playing Commander over and over and over again. And then you go back to, oh, okay, you there are other formats that you want to play in Magic itself, and sometimes you just grow out of Magic for a while, and then you come back. Like, I don't understand, like, why we do this. This game costs money, this game costs time, sometimes relationships. We get into fights, bruised egos, this game is
It's good, and
fantastic.
sure, if you haven't played, you should definitely check out
Duels of Planeswalkers.
Duels of the Planeswalkers. But I was going to
Oh,
say,
it's
just
coming
go,
over Arena?
just go to your local gaming store. Go onto the
yeah.
Wizards of the Coast website and search for Magic the Gathering, and just find a local store and just honestly go in and say, look, I haven't. you know, haven't played, but I want to learn how to play, and I'm sure
they'll be happy.
They'll be happy to teach you. And you start off simple. You start off, just understanding the basics, and before you know it, you're playing modern, which is one of the 3 or 4 main formats of the game, which comprise a lot of older cards, 10, 15 years old, that people have collected over time. But it's, you can have as much or as little as you want. If you want to play super casually, you can do that. If you want to be a super competitive guy, you can do that. There's an avenue for.
You can be the 1 out of 500 players who actually plays Pauper, like myself, but because nobody else plays Pauper. Yeah.
No
it's
comment.
fun. It's fun.
I'm sure it is.
It is.
It's but yeah, it's in summary, I think it's a good game, and you should play it. And if you're in Singapore, come down to Garoga Games, and they'll the guys here super friendly. They'll help you learn. They take the spend a lot of time to and I've seen them. New people come in and they really help new people get accustomed to it, walk them through it. It's like a really good environment.
Yeah, they would happily just have one guy sit down with you, run through intro decks and run through just how to play the game. Shiro 318, just let us know where you're from. Kelvin Chen saying is away in France. Okay, why are you watching the stream then? Shouldn't you be in France now? It should be
it's 1 p.m.
Oh
half one
daylight savings time.
Yeah. So you should be having a nice 3-course lunch.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Enjoying some fromage, some cheese.
Fromage.
From some cheese.
Hey man, you gotta have some of that blue cheese that they call it blue cheese. Yeah. If you go to Italy, it's gorgonzola. If you ever mess that up, right, you will find your head on a chopping block, sir. Or at least that's what I found. Shake here representing, hey man, do you die now or do you die now? And
I mean, Jose's sort of 2/6/6 Death Shadows. Okay.
This is dangerous. This is
so he's got to put something. If he doesn't block, and then Jose has a Team and Battle Rage,
he's dead.
That's game over.
Yep.
So he's got to block somewhere. He's got Blade Splicer, and he's got a 3/3 Golem with First Strike and a Thraben Inspector.
You're gonna kill all your stuff. Lingering Souls.
Oh wow! So there you go. Here we go.
This is the 5 color.
This is the 5 color.
So this is not just it's got Teemo Battle Rage, it's got Lingering Souls, it's got Stubborn Denial, and it's got Path of the Exile.
I'm going to ask Shake afterwards, is Godless Shrine in the sideboard? And you bring it in. Because some of the 5 color Death Shadow lists, Godless Shrine in the sideboard, 1 copy. Bring it in when you bring in your Lingering Souls, just to have the versatility to go, 2 white, cast the front side, 1 black, cast the back side.
Oh my gosh.
Why?
And
he's drawn another one. I love it.
Goodness.
Yeah, look at that.
Big
Liliana.
Sacrifice a creature.
And then Liliana, the Last Hope, +1 ability, give target creature -2/-1 till end of turn. Gets rid of Blade Splicer. Jose's only got a Restoration Angel.
Yeah, I don't know what's the Aethervar on though.
I don't think it does on.
Oh, it's just cast.
It's just cast, yeah. So Jose's playing a Seagate Wreckage.
Yeah.
So,
it's got to be the Eldrazi version.
Yeah, but we haven't seen any Eldrazi, so
exactly.
I wonder what's going on. Seagate Wreckage, 2 and a colorless, tap it to draw a card, play its ability only if you've got no cards in your hand.
Yeah.
That's a pretty heavy commitment to colorless, which, suggests to me that there's some Thought-Knots, some Eldrazi Displacers in the deck. Maybe he just hasn't drawn them.
You probably also want.
He's not playing black, so I don't think he's playing Tidehollow Scullers, Wasteland Stranglers.
Yeah.
I don't think he's playing. Unless he's been very, very unlucky, I don't think he's playing black.
No,
so I think he's just on a mono white Eldrazi deck.
Yeah.
And
mono white Hatebears, but not hating too much.
Well, I haven't seen any Talias. Arguably not that good against Death Shadow. Maybe he sideboarded them out, but that's what you perhaps expect to see.
Yeah.
Either the 2-mana one or the 3-mana one. Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, Jose draws another Aether Vial off the top.
Wow, okay. Shake there, taking down the win. Easy game. Well, I don't know. Jose's deck. Okay. It's not that Jose's deck is not going to do well against, I don't think either deck was favored. Because Shake has so little threats that it's hard to imagine, him sticking, let's say, more than one Death Shadow or more than one Tarmogoyf on the field at any point in time. But yeah, it looks like Sheikh was able to get that win. Started off with Inquisition of Kozilek, takes out the Path. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
interesting.
yeah, and we didn't really see Jose's deck do that much.
Yeah,
that's the reality. Oh, he's got a Dust to Dawn in the sideboard.
oh
that he's
man,
brought
spicy.
in. That is tech. But presumably that
You
only
could take back everything.
take back every one of his creatures.
Yeah.
Presumably that only comes in against the Death Shadow and the Eldrazi decks.
Yeah, I guess you want to just trade your creature, not even trade your creatures, just chump block and just
and use the front side to get rid of the big Death Shadows, get rid of the bigger Eldrazi. It must feel really good playing Dusk and then destroying a Thought-Knot Seer and drawing a card off it, and then having in your graveyard to get back all of the all of your smaller creatures.
Jeez.
I bet that feels quite good. But that's just modern, right? You just see
you sometimes just have the nut draw, and the nut draw is just the nut draw is called the nut draw because
yeah, that's true.
All right, we're gonna put on a replay right now before the second round. You got any questions?
So
we wanted to talk about McDonald's, or at least I wanted to talk about
So this is what I was
McDonald's.
going to say. I haven't normally I prepare something. I've got some funny questions to let's get to know Mick or let's play a game. I came straight from work today, so I didn't have any time to do anything, unfortunately. But good job. There was a contentious debate beforehand about what is best in McDonald's.
Okay, before we get into the debate, gonna round off this section because I gotta stop the recording because we're gonna post this on YouTube. So if you want to find us on YouTube, youtube.com/GreyOlgames. You want to find us on the stream, twitch.tv/GreyOlgames. You can also find us on Facebook. We stream every Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and now Fridays for Final Fantasy. And Final Fantasy is also a fantastic game. So do tune in. DXEX saying Mick teaches good magic too. No, I don't. I teach poor, terrible magic. Somebody else taught me. There is another person controlling my mouth. Anyway, you can also find replays youtube.com/GreyOlgames, and you want to find out more about the invitationals, just head on down to GreyOlgaGames.com. Alright, so we're gonna transition over to a replay right now, and you can tune out and come back in like 23 minutes later.